Hello students, today I am here with the new concept of unit number 5 organizing of subject business studies, and today our topic is delegation of authority, because in last video you studied the second type of organizational structure, divisional structure, and after that topic is delegation of authority. First of all, you understand the concept. When the work burden is increased on a manager, then and work load is increased and manager is not able to do all the tasks, all the jobs by themselves, so that manager delegates some authorities to its subordinate to complete the work on time to get the organizational goal. In this situation, superior manager transfer the authority of doing any work that is less important for organization. So that is called delegation of authority. That means workload increase हुआ, organization के goal को achieve करना compulsory है, that is it is given in the planning. So then the superior pass their working some necessary work to the subordinates. So let's meaning of delegation of authority. Delegation means transfer of authority. Authority, that means to do the work and take the decision. Here transfer of authority means when taking decision authority and procure all the resources. So that is the transfer of authority from superior to subordinate with ट्रस्ट ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. यहाँ पर मैनेजर जब अथॉरिटी को ट्रांसफर करेगा, ही हैज ए ट्रस्ट ऑन इन हिज माइंड दैट सबऑर्डिनेट मस्ट कंप्लीट द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दैट विच वर्क इज गिवन टू देम. एंड क्रिएशन ऑफ अकाउंटेबिलिटी. हेयर creation of accountability means to answerability that work is completed or not. Creation of accountability for performance. Performance means completion of work. So delegation is the transfer of authority and with the trustment of responsibility and accountability of the performance. In this situation, this delegation of authority is given always downward transfer of authority. ये जो authority का transfer होता है वो downwards होता है, top level to middle level and middle level to lower level, so that it is transferred to superior to subordinate. Always remember, delegation of authority is always given to downward. And second, why it is given? Because efficient functioning can be done because manager is overburdened and concentrate on the higher priority job. जो मैनेजर है वो हायर प्रायोरिटी वाले जॉब, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए बहुत हायर प्रायोरिटी वाले वर्क हैं, टू पे द कंसंट्रेट ऑन दिस जॉब. एंड थर्ड इज बाय when the authority is given to any subordinate, that he must complete the recognition need and development of the subordinate. When the authority is given to subordinate, that it complete the recognition need and development of the subordinate. He thought that he has some status, some recognition post in the organization. After that, and this delegation of authority is concept based on division of work. By the fuel that we divide the work in small parts So that delegation of authority is also follows division of work. And a person who delegates, who gave the authority, that is known as delegator, and subordinate who get the authority, that person is called delegated. And I hope you understand the meaning of delegation of authority. But here it one important point, that when the superior give the authority, transfer the authority to subordinate, but overall after the delegation of authority, that manager is remain accountable for the work. अब टॉप लेवल से जो अथॉरिटीज थी वो मिडिल लेवल तक आई, और मिडिल लेवल के मैनेजर ने दैट अथॉरिटी ट्रांसफर टू लोअर लेवल, बट मिडिल लेवल मैनेजर इज फुल्ली completely responsible, completely accountable for the completion of that work in front of top level management. So it is the important, always remember, after delegation of authority, that manager is not deny that I delegate the authority to the middle lower level, that he is the responsible for his responsibility. So next topic is elements or process of delegation. In the process of delegation or elements of delegation, there are three elements. Number one, authority. Number two, responsibility. And number three, accountability. Now we study the elements or process in detail. Authority means right of an individual to command his subordinates and to take action within the scope of his position. Authority means right given to the individual person, that he command his subordinate, that person is the head, and some other person that is subordinates, that he command to his subordinates, and to take action when work is not going on according to the plan work, so he can take action to command within the scope of his position. अपनी position की surrounding areas में he can give command and take the proper action to complete his duty on time. By this, authority originates by the virtue of an or individual position. जो अथॉरिटी है वो इंडिविजुअल पोजीशन के बेस पर ही स्टार्ट होती है. एक्सटेंट ऑफ अथॉरिटी इज हाईएस्ट एट टॉप लेवल. जो अथॉरिटी का है वो मैक्सिमम अथॉरिटी है टॉप लेवल. आफ्टर दैट सम अथॉरिटी इज डेलीगेट टू द मिडल लेवल, एंड आफ्टर दैट little bit authority is transferred to the lower level. So it is the organizational hierarchy to the transfer of authority, superior to subordinate. And by the transfer of authority, relationship help to maintain under an organization by giving the managers the right to exact obedience and give the accountability. Next element, responsibility. Responsibility means obligation of an individual to carry out the assigned work or duties. In authority is given to do the work, and obligation of an individual to carry out that assigned duty to complete the duty, that is called responsibility. Authority is given, then responsibility is given. So for the effective delegation, authority granted must equal to assigned responsibility. If we do the effective delegation, then authority granted to subordinate is always equal to its responsibility. If the authority is given more than responsibility, then subordinate misuse the authority and that responsibility can never be completed. And if the authority is granted less than responsibility, then subordinate become overburdenized and confused mind so that he can't be complete his duty. So always remember to effective delegation, authority granted must equal to assign responsibility. In responsibility flow upwards. Responsibility flows upwards as every subordinate is responsible to his superior. जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है वो अपवर्ड्स चल रही है बिकॉज सबॉर्डिनेट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू सुपीरियर. लोअर लेवल सबॉर्डिनेट इज responsible to his middle level manager and middle level manager is responsible to its top level manager. So responsibility is the upwards flow. And third is the accountability. Third element of delegation of authority is accountability. Accountability means answerability. Authority is given, responsibility is given. Now subordinate is must be accountable, must be answerable for that duty, it is completed or not. So that is called accountability, obligation to carry out responsibility, answerability of the final outcome. When authority has been delegated and responsibility accepted, then accountability must come automatically. It is not delegated. Accountability is not delegated, it is come through by channelized. Authority is given and responsibility is given, then accountability comes automatically and it cannot be delegated and flow upwards. Every subordinate is accountable to his superior and it is generally enforced through regular feedback or to the extent of the work accomplished. So these are the three elements of delegation of authority. Now comparison between authority, responsibility and accountability. Number one, meaning authority means right to individual to command his subordinate. Authority is the right to individual to command his subordinate एंड टेक एक्शन विद इन स्कोप. जो उसकी अपना एक स्कोप, पोजीशन का स्कोप है, उस स्कोप के सराउंडिंग एरिया में ही ही कैन टेक एक्शन. एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इज द ऑब्लिगेशन टू कैरी आउट असाइंड ड्यूटी. विच ड्यूटीज आर असाइंड दैट ही इज द कैरी आउट ऑफ द ऑब्लिगेशन. ही मस्ट कंप्लीट हिज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी मीन्स आंसरेबिलिटी about responsibility after the completion of the responsibility, that is called accountability. Second is delegation. Authority can be delegated. Transfer होता है. Delegation of authority means transfer the authority. And responsibility cannot entirely delegated. पूरी तरह से delegate नहीं होती because overall responsibility, who is responsible? Manager is responsible. So subordinate is only responsible to his superior, but overall responsibility is the manager, so cannot be entirely delegated. And accountability never be delegated, it is comes out automatically with the transfer of authority and responsibility. Third is origin. Its authority origin arises from the formal position. जो हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का फॉर्मल पोजीशन है, टॉप लेवल, मिडल लेवल एंड लोअर लेवल, तो इट अराइजेस फ्रॉम द फॉर्मल पोजीशन, टॉप टू मिडल, मिडल टू लोअर. And responsibility is arises from delegated authority. When authority is delegated, then responsibility is given. So it never comes on the formal position, it arises from the delegation of authority. And accountability, it comes for the responsibility. When responsibility is transferred to the subordinate, then he is the accountable to his superior. So it's come from responsibility. Flow, authority flow downwards as superior to subordinate. Authority is always given to superior to his subordinate, and responsibility flow upwards. Here subordinate is responsible to his superior. Lower level manager is worker is responsible to the middle level manager, and middle level manager is responsible in front of top level. So responsibility upwards as subordinate, and accountability is also upwards. Subordinate is accountable to his superior. So I hope you understand this topic, delegation of authority. So revise from your notes and solve the case studies. Thank you. Have a nice day.